Hello students, I hope you all are healthy and fine. Students, open our SST books and take out chapter number 21, People Who Inspire Us. Students, inspirations are the source of our positivity when we are upset. People who inspire us are the ones who motivate us to do what we love to do. Students, inspiration is important in our life because it helps us to gain valued results like personal growth, better well-being, enhanced performance, or a sense of confidence. Now let's have a look on the big picture of this chapter. So in this chapter we will study about religious teachers like Swami Vivekanand, Lord Buddha, Guru Nanak, etc. Then we will study about social reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ramabai Ranade, etc. Then at last we will study about the kings like Emperor Ashok and Emperor Akbar. Students, our today's objective is to do the introduction of the chapter and religious teachers topic. See, people around us inspire us a lot, and this inspiration comes from their behavior, their good habits, etc. Students, the people who inspire us could be our mother, teacher, friend, any social reformer, scientists, etc. The reason we get inspired from these people because we see greatness in them and also see that how they have achieved great heights and have a name in this world, and most importantly people respect them. Then automatically we also get inspired and start thinking all that what is achieved by them, so that we could also work and achieve respect, admiration, etc. Students, let's start reading from book now. Most great people have set goals and do what it takes to accomplish their goals. They could be religious leaders, scientists, kings, or anybody else. These people inspire us because we all want to achieve greatness in our lives like them. The meaning of accomplish is achieve and meaning of inspire is motivate. Students, these lines mean that people who have done great in their lives have set goals in the childhood age only, and also made a proper plan or did what was required for achieving their goals. Those great people could be religious teacher, and the meaning of religious teacher is who teaches about the religion. Then scientists, kings, actors, singers, players, etc. Students, all these people inspire us because we feel good when they are being praised by the world and honored by public, right? These are the reasons why we all want to achieve greatness in our lives like them. Students, the tradition of religious teachers played an important role in society. Without them, the tradition would have been lost forever. Now let's start reading about religious teachers one by one. Religious teachers. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions of India. Religious leaders like Adi Shankara, Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati, and Swami Vivekanand have not only helped religion grow but have also helped people understand the religion better. The Vedas, the Purans, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and the Bhagavad Gita are considered the holy books of Hinduism. This paragraph means that the oldest religion of India is Hinduism. There are some leaders like Adi Shankara. He is known as the Adi Guru of Hinduism. Then Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati, who is the founder of Arya Samaj. Swami Vivekanand is the founder of Ramakrishna Mission. These are some leaders who have helped the people to understand the religion better. The holy books of Hinduism are the Vedas, the Purans, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and the Bhagavad Gita. Let's start reading the third paragraph, which is on page number 136. Gautam Buddha spread Buddhism and Mahavira spread Jainism. Both of them taught people to be simple, honest, and follow the path of non-violence. And the meaning of non-violence is without violence. Students, the original name of Buddha was Siddhartha Gautam, and he had gained enlightenment under Bodhi tree. Students, Gautam Buddha introduced the Buddhism religion and Mahavir introduced the Jainism religion. The teachings of both Buddhism and Jainism are people should be simple, honest, and should follow the path of non-violence, or we can say peaceable or without violence. Let's start reading the fourth paragraph. Jesus Christ preached love for all and forgiveness. He said that God is the Father and all people are His children. The followers of Jesus Christ are called Christians. The Bible is their holy book. Christianity was brought to India by Saint Thomas. Jesus Christ is the founder of Christianity, and this paragraph means that Jesus Christ spread love for every person and also spread the message of forgiveness. Jesus Christ said that God is the Father and all the people in the world are His children. Students, the followers of Jesus Christ are called Christians, and in India, the Christianity was brought by Saint Thomas. The holy book of Christians is the Bible. Let's read the next paragraph now. Muslims are the followers of Prophet Muhammad. The religion that they follow is Islam. Islam considered Prophet Muhammad the messenger of God. He taught love, peace, and brotherhood among people. Quran is their holy book. Prophet Muhammad is the founder of Islam, and Muslims follow Prophet Muhammad. The other name of Prophet Muhammad is Messenger of God. Muslims follow the religion of Islam. The teachings of Muhammad are to stay with love, peace, and brotherhood. Brotherhood means bhaichara. The holy book of Muslims is the Quran. Let's start reading about Sikhism now. Sikhism was founded by Guru Nanak. He said that there is only one God and people have given him many names. He asked people to work hard, to be honest, and to share a small portion of their wealth with the poor and needy. Guru Granth Sahib is their holy book. Students, the founder of Sikhism is Guru Nanak. He explained that there is only one God for all the people of this world, and people have given him many names. His teachings are people should work hard, should be honest, and should share a small portion of their wealth with the poor and needy people. Students, the holy book of Sikhism is Shri Guru Granth Sahib. Now let's start reading the last paragraph of page number 136. Zoroastrianism was founded by Zarathustra. He asked people to be good and help others. His followers are called Parsis. Their holy book is called Zend Avesta. Students, Zoroastrianism is one of the world's oldest practiced religions. Zoroastrianism was founded by Zarathustra. His teachings are, he asked people to be good and help others. The followers of Zoroastrianism are called Parsis. and their holy book is called the Zendavesta. So students, with this only we have completed today's topic, and in today's class we have done the introduction of the chapter and religious teachers like Lord Buddha, Jesus Christ, etc. Now your homework is to read today's topic.